Pizza time.
Here it is, another spooky episode of A Pizza My Life, episode 42. I am Paranormal Eric Tivity.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And with me, my co-host, of course, is Sean the Friendly Ghost.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah,
Yours is better there. I'd rather be an evil ghost.
Oh, sorry, Sean.
Poltergeist.
The poltergeist.
Yeah.
That's fine. I thought Paranormal Eric Tivity was, I thought of that, and I was like, I must have heard of this somewhere. Yeah. I'm not that creative.
It was okay.
Our guest this week, returning guest, you know her from episode 22, one of my longest friends that I've had in my life, Burrito Anna.
Oh wow. I thought I was gonna get a Halloween theme.
Wow.
Well, it's okay.
Spooky Burrito Anna.
Ooh, okay, I'll take it.
Spooky Burrito Anna.
Poisonous Burrito Anna.
Ooh.
Wow.
The last time you were on, we talked a lot about your dogs. You have two wonderful dogs.
I do.
Are they still doing good? I assume. I know because I talk to you regularly, but
Yeah. They're doing great. Always doing some photo shoots with them.
that's good. Yeah, you're still up to date on the new photos of the dogs.
Yeah.
Did their Instagram account grow after being on here? Did you get the Pizza My Life bump?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well,
I think it
Still
did.
waiting for it. It could happen.
I think it did.
on this time.
We'll try again this week. We'll try again. I feel like you've slowed down a little bit on posting. Is that true or no?
Sometimes there's little,
Lulls.
creativity lulls.
Mm.
So Halloween's coming up. I have a lot of Halloween themes coming.
Do you get them? So do you dress them up in costumes?
Yes.
Okay. What are each of them going to be this year?
Well, I haven't really done individual costumes.
Okay, the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just did them as vampires.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I saw you did a ghost,
Yeah. So they were ghosts.
which works out
I
perfectly
cut a
because they're,
sheet. Yeah.
they're black dogs, so it
Yes.
works perfectly with the white sheet.
Yes.
Better watch out though in 2020. You don't want to be just putting sheets on them. It's gonna be taken badly.
Yeah. My brother already made these comments.
There you go. Wait, so vampires? You just put a cape on them?
Yeah. I bought it off Amazon, like
Okay.
a little vampire cape, and
Uh-huh.
put them in my little photo corner. Put some little sticky bats on the background.
Okay.
So I haven't posted them yet. So.
And that's their costume. That was their costume this year.
Well, yeah, I haven't really thought of anything super creative. Last year,
Yeah.
they were a cop and a prisoner.
Nice.
Yeah, which was hilarious.
It was perfect because Bo was still a puppy, so
Okay.
he was like the trouble bad boy,
Gotcha.
and Bella was the good girl cop.
Makes sense.
How big
Yeah.
is Bo nowadays? Because he...
He's just tall and he's still 80 pounds. They weigh the same, but
Yeah.
one's tall and skinny, and the other is short and fat.
Yeah.
Same weight, different dimensions.
Yes.
Yeah, that's basically right. The other thing we talked about with your original episode was your dating life.
Oh yeah.
How has that been going? Because you were our last guest kind of before quarantine and the whole
Oh, yeah.
pandemic. And
So set up perfectly.
yeah, so
Wow.
where has dating even been a thing here
I did
in this
go
pandemic?
on a date during the pandemic
Ooh.
How was that?
because side note, I have a bet with a friend.
Okay.
It's gonna relate to dating.
Yeah, it's a dating. Where if one of us goes on a date and the other one doesn't, we have to buy dinner for the person.
So does that mean that you guys are just more open to just accepting any date?
Well, not always, because both of us have been like, I don't want to go on dates.
Yeah.
But I actually went on one, so I called her immediately after. I'm like, you owe me dinner.
Does she
She was
have
like-
a time like she has to get a date in like 2 weeks to respond? Or
we did put a time frame on it, but it's been changing
Yeah.
every time. So
Yeah.
we're like, like 6 months. We're like, oh no, like 2 months.
6 months, Jesus.
give me half
Within
a
the
year.
next 3 years, get a date, and then we're even.
So she just gave up. She's like, I'll just buy you dinner.
Yeah,
You
so
win.
it sounds a little bit easier. But so how was the pandemic date? Like, was there, like, what were you guys actually able to do?
Yeah, so my friend set me up from the gym.
Okay.
She's like, you'll love this guy. He's like into the gym, like working out.
Does he go to your gym?
No.
Okay.
He went to another one. He's like, he's cute. Like, you guys would get along. And I'm like, all right, I'll try it. So obviously you do a little bit of looking and like see what he looks like.
Gotta do the creeping
Right, yeah,
ahead of
scope
time.
it out.
Yeah.
So I go, Taylor, how tall is this man?
Uh-oh.
And she was like, oh, I don't know. Probably the same height as, my husband. And I was like, okay. feel like.
Also, that's funny that she
Okay.
put that out there because then you can't make comments. You're like, oh, okay.
Like,
Well,
hey.
Yeah, so no complaints about that.
Yeah.
Height, I guess.
I guess that's a good height.
I get on the date. I will say the date went great. He was a great guy. Went well. It was funny. Like everything. He was so short.
Like
I
shorter
was-
than you.
Yes, I was so tall.
That's always tough.
Like I feel like I'm a Jolly Green Giant.
That's always tough if they're shorter than you.
Yeah. So we went to Detroit. We just went out for dinner.
Okay.
And
Were you guys able to like go in everywhere? So this must have been after they opened stuff up.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just went to a restaurant. We started at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have to wear a mask at the bar.
Yeah,
but then
as long
we-
as you're sitting down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
You can't
you
get
can't you can't get it if you're sitting down. It's a
Right.
standing up only disease.
Agreed.
That's it.
Yes.
Yes.
Unless you're in California, you have to put your mask back on in
Yeah.
between bites.
Take a bite and just put it back.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You just have to
then-
like move it
Yeah,
down.
we just went outside on the patio. We ate, got ice cream after.
That's nice.
Yeah. I mean, it was fine. Everything went great.
Except for the height.
But I think, what is it called? What movie is it where the guy goes on dates and then,
Was it Shallow Hal you're thinking?
is it when the person then like gets married or whatever?
Oh,
after?
Good
Oh
Luck
no,
Chuck.
Good luck Chuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am Good Luck Chuck.
Yeah, is he
So
now
this guy's
married?
engaged now?
No, he's in a relationship literally like 2 weeks after our date.
Oh wow.
I was like,
So
oh.
fellas out there, if you're
So after
looking,
the date, he was like, "Well, that's not going to be anything. I might as well hit up old gal and get back with her."
is this other girl? Is she short then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they go together perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
But
No,
it's
that's
just
so-
funny.
That's so annoying when there's a girl that's like 5'1" or 5'2", and she's the girl saying, "I need a guy
6'4"
that
and
is
above or
that
something.
is
Yeah.
above 6'2".
That is very annoying. I'll give you
Why?
that.
Yeah.
I think yours is different.
Why?
But like, yeah, if you're like a 5'1" girl and you're like, I only need 6 foot or higher, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
Why?
I definitely.
Yeah.
so you can jump on a trampoline up to them.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
because they really worry about the things on the high shelves that they can't reach.
Yeah.
They want to
Yeah.
make sure they have no issues.
I'm telling you though, I think a 5'8" person could reach the stuff that they can't reach. A 5'5" person could reach the stuff that they can't reach.
Yeah,
They're 5'1". They're short.
exactly.
They're a couple inches away from being legally a little person.
Exactly. But speaking of dates, one of the common things you do for a date would be go to the movies. Movie
Oh my
theaters here in Michigan just recently reopened. Have either of you guys been to a movie yet?
I totally forgot that they actually reopened.
Yeah. Everyone did because I
I
went.
did.
So I went to the movies yesterday with Ryan Gardner. Shout out to Ryan Gardner and his lady friend. We went and saw Tenet.
I was gonna ask.
The
That's
new-
the only movie to see right now.
The only movie to see right now. It is the new film from Christopher Nolan, and I am biased. I go into watching a Christopher Nolan film just expecting to love it.
Mm-hmm.
This movie is confusing.
It
so
makes
was
sense.
it good?
It is good. I like it, but like I said, I'm biased. But it was about halfway through the film where it started to click of, okay, I kind of understand what is going on.
Every
then-
time I've tried to tell Heather about this movie, she goes, "What's it about?" And I go, "I have no idea, but
Yeah.
it looks so good, and it's
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan." I still have no idea the premise of this movie.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he lives in an apartment
No.
because he's the tenant.
no.
Oh my God.
No, it
That's
doesn't
the
even
only thing
explain
I
where
can-
he lives. He is a guy who is trying to stop the world from ending.
I don't
And
understand the
there-
title.
I don't know why it's called Tenet. That's just like what the team is called or something like that. But basically, there's a technology that's invented in the future that makes things move in reverse. And
So Benjamin Button.
a little bit, yeah. So there's people that are going forward in time and backward in time, and you can switch and get inverted so that you're going backwards in time. It is confusing.
How many drugs do you think Christopher Nolan does before writing a movie?
He loves doing movies that have some sort of time element
Did he
with
make
them.
Interstellar?
Yeah, he did
that makes
Interstellar,
sense.
which, of course, had the planets where it's like, oh, well, a half hour there is 8 years up here or whatever.
Yeah.
And, he did Inception where with the dream levels where, 10 minutes here is an hour down there.
He did Batman.
He did Batman. So
Nothing to do with time, but he did it.
time passes in the film.
Okay.
So, so there is a lot of time themes that he explores as a director. I love Inception, but this movie is the first half. I had no idea what was going on.
Makes sense.
The second half, I kind of got it, and then after the movie ended, I was like, oh, okay, I think I understood.
So you need to
What
rewatch it
happened?
now.
I would love to watch it again. And I read an article where it's like, hey, Tenet explained, and I read that twice. And now I'm like, all right,
Need to rewatch.
Do you
I need
actually
to
get it
rewatch
now?
it, and I think I got it. I got the whole, and it is fascinating.
So aside from the movie, just how is the theater experience now?
Yeah,
The
with
theater
COVID.
experience with everyone. So I think you're supposed to wear your mask while you watch the movie. I don't
Okay.
know if I'm right or
I feel
did
like
not.
I feel like they also don't enforce that. Like, are they gonna have
No.
someone just checking and be like, mask?
Did you
Excuse
wear
me?
yours?
No. So I wore my mask into the theater.
Oh, so
but
everyone has
I,
COVID now.
so I
in
just
the theater.
assumed it was restaurant rules where once
'Cause
you
you were
sit
sitting down, yeah.
once you sit down, go ahead and peel that mask off.
We've discussed how COVID can't hit you sitting down.
Yeah.
Anyways, was I concerned about getting COVID? No, because so I went with 2 other people. There was a total of 5 people in the theater.
Really?
That was it. I was expecting like, all right, this is the second weekend where theaters are back open. Maybe there will be some people in there. No.
So this is obviously a tough call to do right now, but we talked about this earlier in the pandemic. Do you think that this is the death of like movie theaters?
It might be.
Like, I think the fact that people are like getting them at home now, and I know Tenet is
Yeah.
like meant to be like in theater experience, but people are getting like the really big
Yeah.
TVs, the surround sound, everything.
Yeah.
You kind of can get like a somewhat theatery experience, and you don't have to go to the theater anymore.
Yeah.
I think the fact that it's been open, we were just talking about this. We didn't even realize it was open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
I
dead.
love going to the movie theater.
I'm a fan of it too, but I just
But do you think they'll do like the Mulan thing where they charge you $30 to get the movie?
that was so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here you're going to be able to see Mulan in like a month or two. Just
I think it's
regular
already
on-
out.
on Disney Plus.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe it's not
without
out on
paying the
Disney
extra,
Plus. I
like,
think it's
30
out to like
bucks.
you can buy it outside
Okay,
of
yeah.
Disney Plus now though.
Yeah,
okay.
the
Like
price
you can
is
just
coming
buy it
down
from
on
like
it.
Voodoo or something like
Yeah.
that now.
Tenet was a gorgeous movie to watch. I mean, I recommend seeing it on the big screen.
Such a weird way to
it
describe
has.
a
It has.
movie. Gorgeous.
What? You never describe a movie as gorgeous?
No.
No.
Yeah, I would describe. Well, there's a lot of movies. I'm gonna put out a list. Top 10 gorgeous movies.
Just go off the top right now. Top 3 gorgeous movies, not Tenet though.
I don't know. I'd have to do some research, but there's some good. Look up cinematography. You'll find some gorgeous films. You'll learn.
Gorgeous. Okay.
All right.
Gorgeous is just a
Anyways,
weird way to describe
the special effects on the movie theater on the movie were really cool. I mean, because there's stuff that's moving forwards, there's stuff that's moving backwards,
Yeah.
and it's just kind of blended together. That just has a really cool, interesting look to it.
Would you ever go to the movies alone?
Okay, so I have, and I
What
hate
movie?
it. I went and saw Ant-Man.
And you hated it?
I loved the movie.
Yeah.
Hated the experience of being by myself.
Which is weird because I don't disagree with you, but it's weird because like you're not talking during the movie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Like
I
you're
think
it's actually an activity that should be made for a solo person,
Yeah.
but it is super odd if you go by yourself. You're just like, what am I doing here? Right now?
Yeah. But you just sit there by yourself. You feel.
But you're not talking to anyone, so like, what's the difference?
I understand, but I feel like it's just like a loser move.
I went to the movies alone and
Wow,
You like it, don't you?
thoroughly enjoyed it.
wow, you just called her a loser.
Yeah.
No, Anna's not a loser, but
You
she
just
has
said it's a
she has
lo- he
confidence
called
to
you a
go
loser.
do
I
it
don't-
by herself.
I just
I don't
did
have that
it.
confidence.
I don't
No.
think you were. He called you a loser though.
Eric.
Anna, you're not a loser. You just have confidence
When
that
you
I do
said-
not have.
When you said it was an Interstellar,
Yeah.
that's the movie I saw by myself.
Yeah, that'd
Was
be
it
a
really?
trippy one to see by yourself too. See, that's one where I would want to. I definitely want to see it with someone, so that afterwards I can be like, "Did you get the fuck? Like, did you know what happened?"
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of how it ends with Tenet.
I believe
you look
that.
at the people you're with, like, did you understand what happened? Like, I kind
Smart-
of got it. Like, maybe.
Smart move by him too, because like if people don't understand it, they want to see it again. That's how you get those repeat customers. Like, I
Yeah.
got to see this 3 times to understand what happened.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah.
Marketing genius.
But I love the movies. I hope this isn't like the end of the, just
Movie.
killing off movie theaters.
On similar-ish note, just something that I guess has changed because of the pandemic. Heather and I just went to Parmenters yesterday. Went to the cider mill.
Yeah.
It's just a drive-through.
Is it really?
Is
Yeah.
it?
So like we get there and we were expecting, like obviously they'd try to do some sort of social distancing, whatever. But we get there and there's like just a line that says drive-through only. We're like, what the hell? So you literally just go up, you go to this window, you give them your order, you pull up a little bit, and someone runs it out.
No.
It was weird. Which
Did you get donuts?
yeah,
Hell yeah. The donuts from a cider mill are
Oh, yeah.
top-notch.
that's the thing too. Cider mills, especially cider mills. Maybe like apple orchards are different, but cider mills, it's just a store. Like you're spending all this
A
time
little
in
bit,
line. It's
yeah.
just a store.
I mean, if you're going to do the pumpkin picking thing, if it's a pumpkin patch
Yeah.
or an apple thing as well,
I might
then
be
it's a little bit
I might be
different.
strictly thinking of Parmenters because I can't think of any other spots off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But like it's literally like you go there and it's like, yeah, you get apple cider and all that stuff, but it's a store.
Yeah.
There's nothing else about it unless you're like a child, and then there's like some park stuff,
yeah.
That's
Some stuff you can climb
little
on.
stuff you can climb on, and there's
Yeah.
bees everywhere.
Oh, I hate the bees.
I don't understand
These
it.
are unreal.
We can't figure out, like, it's 50 degrees out. Bees should be dead.
Yeah.
Not buzzing around
But
getting my
no.
caramel apple.
I have never had an experience at a cider mill where
Without
I'm
bees?
sitting there and there's not a bee like crawling on like the rim
Yeah.
of my
Yeah.
cup, and
Yeah.
it's like,
It's like,
trying to
dude,
take a sip.
get in line yourself and get some cider, bro.
Yeah.
God
Get
damn.
your own. Get your own. Anna,
It's my
do you,
shit.
do you like cider mills? Like, is that your shit?
My shit. I like them. I don't really like apple cider.
I feel like
You
you're
don't
not
like
the
apple
type
cider?
that.
No.
Why?
I don't know. I just think it's gross. No, one of them does like Slurpee apple.
Yeah.
I think that's
slush.
Parmenters.
Is it?
I think so.
I got one
Did
once.
you have one?
No.
I hated it. I was like, why? This
I
is-
Really?
I agree because that's the thing. Like Slurpees in like the fall winter time, it's too cold, so then they just just stay too icy the entire time. You're like, I can't
Yeah.
actually drink this.
yeah, I
Yeah.
just thought it was too sweet. I don't know. But donuts, obviously.
You gotta get those donuts.
Anna, you
Donuts
don't
are good.
seem like
You
the
don't
type.
dunk?
Some girls like live for fall and can't wait to get into that cider mill
How do
and
you feel
have
about
their
pumpkin
donuts
spice?
and take their pictures.
No. Okay.
You're not the type.
I mean, I like fall.
What?
But
Okay,
I'm
but
not
if
gonna
if
be
not,
like-
All
but if
right.
not pumpkin spice and
Yeah.
cider mills, what do you like about fall?
Yeah,
The trees changing color.
Okay, I guess that's one thing.
it is gorgeous when they change color.
Is this like word of the day? You just
Word
have
of
to
the
use
day,
it like
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Is
Just
gorgeous.
gotta make sure you use it a couple times.
Trees are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Movies are gorgeous. Music is gorgeous.
That is a really weird way to describe music.
Yeah, listen to more music.
I haven't heard that gorgeous music yet.
All right. So we were talking earlier today about getting text messages, and Sean, you recently were getting you were having a conversation with
Hold on. Just getting text messages is a very broad way to say this. These
political text
tis
messages.
the season for political text messages. Yeah, just saying. Just getting text
Yeah.
messages. You were
Yeah.
having a conversation today
Every
over
4
text.
years in fall,
Yeah.
the political dealings
Ads and all
ramp
that shit
up,
come up.
and we get blasted with it.
Yeah. So I don't know about you guys, but this to me is the first year that it seems like I'm just getting bombarded with
Yeah.
messages and phone calls. Usually you might get like an email, maybe a couple phone calls. You get obviously like the targeted ads, but I'm probably getting at least one text message a day.
Yeah.
And it's, sometimes they come in directly with the political statement of just being like, hey, are you voting Democrat this year? Hey, so-and-so did this and killed 15,000 people, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then they're getting a little bit trickier with it. Just from a Michigan number, they go, hey, is this Sean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, hold on, who the fuck is this?
So what'd you say?
So today I got that, and I just responded with probably not, because I assumed it was just going to be a political one, and they always want to respond. They always want to see. So they
Yeah.
respond back, tell me that they're political. I give them a stank face meme. Found out it was a real person. Wasn't just a robot coming through. So we had a nice little conversation. She kept trying to make it political, though, so I had to back out of that conversation. But yeah,
cut it out.
they're coming through now. I think my go-to responses now are going to just be, I'm going to reprise animal facts strictly through these political texts. Unless they keep giving me their favorite animals are donkey and elephant, then I can't.
Which happened
Right.
today.
It did happen today. She stuck to the political stuff the entire time.
What did she say back when you sent the fact?
She said, "You're cracking me up, but if I can keep you focused, check out this link and feel free to find
If
more
I can keep you
information. Enjoy
focused.
your day." I think she ended it. She knew that like I'm not gonna give you a good response, but she
Yeah.
had to give me like, well, okay, here's the link,
Right.
whatever.
Yeah, I've been getting the text like every single day.
Yes.
Anna, would this influence you in the election in either way? Are you gonna get a text message and be like, "Ooh, tell me more about this candidate"?
No,
and then
I-
you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you've got my vote."
Yeah, no. 100% must mess with them.
Yes.
Right. There's
Even
no...
back in the day when they would call like the landline,
Yeah.
they'd always be like, "Is your mom or dad home?" And I'd always like give them.
I'm an orphan.
They're like, I'd be like, "Oh, they're upstairs in the bedroom. Should I go get them?"
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no." Like
I hear
just make it awkward.
screaming coming
Like,
from there. Do you want me to go in?
They told me
Oh.
they told me not to go in there, but
There's a sock on the door.
It sounds like they're clapping.
like I don't know. Should I go?
I opened the door. They're wrestling right now, and I don't know who's winning.
I'm not supposed to interrupt their wrestling.
Yeah, I did it before. They said no.
Yee.
So it's just like nature of me. I have to mess with,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And
and it wouldn't sway me either way.
that's the thing is like this obviously has to work on someone, right? Like there's people out there that are like either have no idea, and then they get these messages and they're like, oh, oh, okay, let me see. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Let me just vote with this
Actually,
person.
I would like more information on this candidate.
Yeah.
Who is this Trump fella?
And I'm like, you're clearly getting it also from like biased sources. So it's like,
Yeah.
you're getting only the stuff that they want you to see. So it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But it's working on someone, and that's why they keep doing it. So
It's annoying though to see your like phone light up and get that notification like, oh shit, someone's texting me. What's up? And then it's like, hello, Elizabeth. I'm like, all right, that's not.
oh, they're calling you Elizabeth.
Yeah, they've been calling me
Oh.
Elizabeth. I don't know why. I've had this phone number for 15 years,
Oh.
but I'm getting, hey, Elizabeth.
You should respond back and just try to make this like story about like Elizabeth died.
I want to respond back and be like, I want some dirt. Send me some nudes of these candidates or something. If you want my vote.
You're gonna be put on a list.
Wait,
on
someone
Watch
did
Out.
that on TikTok, and
Did
they
they?
had their like banner. She was selling, if you vote Biden, I'll
Yeah.
send you nudes.
So she,
Oh.
yeah, and then she got like, or I don't know if she got in trouble, but I think she could get in trouble for like voter fraud.
Yeah.
Because you can't exchange a gift for a vote,
Yeah.
something like that.
I mean, who cares about laws anymore?
Are there laws?
You know, we're not wearing our masks.
I thought this was the Wild Wild West.
It basically is. But the text messages,
Have you gotten the phone calls?
I have not
For
been getting
surveys?
phone calls.
I don't answer the
Well,
phone calls
Oh.
ever.
The Google phone that I have, it screens the calls automatically, so you don't even like. I just have a robot talk to them.
So Apple does that too.
Yeah.
Does
But
it?
I got fucked on that because
It
it thought my credit card company was a spam call. So like they called me one time and went right to voicemail, and they left me a voicemail being like, "Hey, we think there could be fraud in your account. Give us a call back." I call them, and like part of their security thing is like, "Okay, well we need to call this number back, answer it, and then we can go through the process." And I'm like, "Okay."
That's weird.
I don't understand how that solidifies things, but that was their issue. So then I'm like, all right, no problem. So then I hang up and they call again and it never rings. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I realized it was being blocked by spam the entire time.
I thought iPhone puts potential spam on
So
it.
you can have that, but maybe it's actually Verizon. Maybe it's not an iPhone. There's something that like now if they think it's spam, they just will filter it and you don't hear it ring and it just goes. If they leave a voicemail, it'll go right to voicemail.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Because I get the potential spam.
Yes.
And then sometimes I'm just so curious that I
Kinda
just answer.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's a robot.
Like, yeah, it's always like a robot
but
that's like,
sometimes
hello.
it's a real person.
I hate when they make it the area codes around you. Because then
Yeah,
you're
because
like,
that's when it's like you have to think about it.
Yeah.
especially like
Maybe this is something. Maybe this is someone
this could be
important
something.
calling.
Yeah, exactly. When they do it to my work phone, and that's the
Yeah.
worst. Because I'm like, well, okay, I have people like a lot of people that I don't have in here.
Yeah. You're not gonna
I
save
might have
everyone
to. I might
Yeah.
actually have to answer this. So then I answer, and it's like, hey, your extended car warranty's
Warranty,
up. It's
yeah.
like, fuck off.
Yeah. I had the same thing. My work phone is forwarded to my cell phone.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
if I'm on
jeez.
call, they can call you at any time of the day, and you have to answer.
And you just never know.
I never know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I'm gambling this time. Hopefully it's worth.
But see, and my theory is, I mean, this is a theory, but my thing is too is like if it's important, they'll leave you a message, and then it's like, all right, I'll look at that message right away, and then I'll be like, oh, sorry, just missed that call, whatever, and you get back to them.
Right.
So fuck them.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just bored, so I just answer it.
Yeah,
And
I'm with you.
I'm gonna mess
And
with
you're
this
like,
person.
hello, robot.
Hello.
How are you?
Well, when it's a real person, I'll mess with
Yeah.
them.
You're just
Okay.
talking to a robot. You're just back
Yeah.
to like AIM days.
Yeah, not smarter child.
Talking to smarter
Yeah.
child. All the stupid things you'd say to smarter child, trying to get it to say something weird.
Say something naughty.
Yeah.
Never would.
Never would.
Smarter child. It got you. Anyways, though, it is the season. It is Halloween's coming up.
Yeah.
We're deep into October here. Anne, are you excited? Do you have a Halloween party coming up or anything like that? Do you have big Halloween plans?
I do have a party to go to, but I also have a wedding to
Ooh.
photograph on Halloween.
On Halloween?
Yeah.
Because it is on a Saturday.
Saturday?
this year,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I asked, because I helped my friend photograph, I go, can I wear a costume to this wedding?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't care. I go, so wait. I can,
That's she might want to check that out
I
with the
know.
bride first.
Yeah, you
Hold
want to
on.
double check.
so,
You're the only person.
You coming in a sexy hand sanitizer might go the wrong way for
Yeah.
so
for the
I'm
bride there.
So intrigued to wear a costume to this wedding, but
Are they doing like a Halloween themed
I don't
wedding?
know. I haven't asked because usually I ask like the week of.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we're supposed to have one next weekend, but the groom might have COVID, so it might be postponed.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's
We've had a lot of weddings do that where like they test and they get positive results and then they have to like postpone.
That's so.
That's
the
really
really
challenge
sucks.
you're doing right now.
I said that's really sucks if people have to travel too. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, got COVID, wedding got postponed 2 weeks, and like
Yeah.
you have to
Glad you're in
rebook
town,
everything.
though.
Yeah, but then also you have to like rebook all the shit that you had.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people will still get married, but
Yeah.
postpone the reception or whatever till like 2021.
But the reception though, I'm assuming like you're either have people traveling who have to now reschedule, and
Right.
like I guess because of COVID, you might be able to get like your venue and everything rebooked. But
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
That
not sure.
sounds crazy.
Yeah, I was supposed to be in Mexico for a wedding in May, and that got canceled.
Yeah.
I'm so upset about it.
That
Damn,
does suck.
That is
Were
kinda
they
sad.
so were they gonna fly you in for it? Like
well, I paid my way, but
I thought you were doing it for.
no,
Okay.
I'm in this wedding.
Gotcha.
And
Ah.
was going to be standing up in it.
So is it going to be
Gotcha.
it was rescheduled, though?
Yeah, it was I think last month
Gotcha.
in Michigan though.
Oh,
I know, bummer.
That is disappointing.
That is a big time bummer.
It was just funny because our gifts, like for like the bridesmaids, were like Mexico themed. I was like, what a letdown.
Oh,
I know, and that's even like a reminder of like, yeah, we didn't,
Would should have been in Mexico.
Yeah.
we
That
didn't do
does
it in
suck.
Mexico. God, that sucks.
But yeah, Halloween day, I'll be at a wedding.
But you said you had a
Maybe.
party ahead of
Maybe
time,
a
though.
party,
Or
yeah.
unless they get COVID.
They called it a masquerade. So you have to wear a mask.
But it's like the mask like on your eyes.
No.
I don't know. 'cause
You
I-
should show up in like
I-
in like the Halloween the Mike Myers mask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I asked, I go, does this mean like mask like Phantom of the Opera, like just across your face? Or,
Yeah.
like, am I really wearing a mask?
Actually, I didn't even think about it. Also, it might have just been like mask as in like wear
A
Where-
mask.
a
Yeah.
mask like
That's what I
that.
think. And I was like, so am I gonna
So
be
many
the
ways
only
you could
one?
take this.
That would-
Right.
yeah.
I go,
Yeah.
I need clarification.
Yeah, you feel like an idiot. You walk in and you just have the like classic masquerade, like freaking New Orleans Mardi Gras mask.
Yeah.
That
I
just-
was like, so what one am I wearing?
That just reminds me of Mean Girls when Lindsay Lohan comes in dressed like a dead bride or something like that. And everyone
Yeah.
else is dressed like sexy. She's like, I thought this was Halloween.
Yeah. So the rules of this party is you either are formal, so like homecoming prom dress,
Yeah.
or a costume.
What kind of just bipolar people are throwing this
don't know.
wedding or throwing this party?
No, this party.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. So I was like, I don't know what to do. So I asked my friend, like, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
The girl's like, I'm wearing a dress. I was like, oh my god, I don't know what.
Either come in a formal gown or wear your sluttiest cat outfit.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just feel
One of
like,
the two.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like you're just gonna walk in, like just in a nice dress, and you're like, all right, is everyone in costume? And if people are in costume, you'll run back to your car and just put on some like bloody makeup
Yeah.
or something, and be
Also,
like,
'cause that's
oh, I was
sketchy.
I said that would be the
The
weirdest
zombie.
thing. Yeah. Like
Zombie
not
wedding
knowing.
costume.
The most awkward thing is walking into a party and like if you're the
only one dressed whatever way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would
Yeah.
be so bad.
I just
'Cause you just have
wrong
to deal
party.
with it.
Sorry.
Yeah, you just
Just
have
leave.
to.
You got to commit or not, right?
Yeah.
You should just do a costume change. So come in like a dress, like a nice gown, whatever, and then just come in and then like halfway through, be like, "All right,
Here's my costume.
cat outfit now,"
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
then
don't
just
know.
see.
I think the way to go is you just wear like a nice dress or something, and then if it is like Halloween costumes, have a gun, like a fake prop gun and a badge, and be like, I'm undercover.
Oh, perfect.
That is a good like.
And then
just,
if it's not Halloween costume, you just keep that fake gun in your purse.
Yeah. Well, then I have
or
to wear a mask.
or you just wear the dress anyways, and you just say like, "Oh, I came as a senior at prom."
I see.
Bust out my letter jacket.
yeah. Just throw that in the car too.
Oh,
Is that just our headphones?
Uh
okay.
Okay, it's just the headphones.
It was just the headphones.
Okay.
All right. I'll
Oh,
edit.
audio issue.
oh.
Classic.
You'll edit it, even though you never edit.
Watch me. I'll edit
It's
that.
a classic thing to say though. Is I'll edit it and then you just don't touch it.
Yeah. I feel like you say it a lot, and I'm sure you do edit things.
There's some stuff I edit.
But
He never edits when he says I'll edit that out.
yes.
He'll edit stuff that he doesn't call out at all.
Yeah.
If he says he's gonna edit it, it'll be there. Like we've now talked too much about him editing this that he can't
gonna
not
keep
edit
it.
it out.
I know. Now I have to keep
Yeah.
something. I'll maybe edit it so that it's shorter or whatever, but
Maybe.
I'll just.
But I feel like everyone has to get the context of what happened. We lost audio.
We did.
Gotta make sure
In our headphones.
In our
at least.
headphones.
I think the mics were still good.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have plans for Halloween?
Ugh.
Eric, are you doing
I
your
have-
Halloween party?
No, I'm not doing my Halloween party.
First year not doing it in 4 years.
6 years.
6
I did
years.
6 Halloween parties.
Shit.
And this one, I
Why are you skipping?
just doing the Halloween party. It's kind of stressful. It gives me like a lot of anxiety.
I
It's
thought you thoroughly enjoyed this spooky day.
And your meatballs.
I do. I enjoyed it, but it was a lot of effort. You had to decorate. You had to get the food ready.
But did you just keep the decorations up all year round?
I did not. There's a couple things that I do keep up that I still have up.
Yeah.
But a lot of stuff I would reuse. But every year I would go shopping and would try to buy a couple new things. Yeah. So it's kind of just built over the years.
Right.
Get the Jello shot mugs,
the pumpkins and the skulls and whatnot.
Is this it? Right
now
here?
I'm just decorating the podcast studio.
This right here.
Yes.
Was there something else?
Thrills and chill sign.
No, I thought there was.
No, I think that's it. But yeah, I'm just not doing the Halloween party. What really stresses...
It's not because of COVID. It's just you're too stressed about it.
It's more so that I'm more stressed about it. The fact that it's COVID as well is just I feel like it's just.
I don't think. I think it has nothing to do with the COVID.
It really, I said,
sure.
it's more. It's more just stressing me out, and I just feel like it's a good time to end it.
Didn't you say last year that you weren't going to do it?
Yeah, I said last year. I probably said the year before too. That I was like, this might be the last one.
Brett Favre.
Because it would also stress me out too. Like when you post the Facebook event.
Mm-hmm.
And you invite everybody, and you invite 90 people, and 3 hours go by, and it's 4 have hit going.
Oh.
Kill myself. I'm freaking out. Looking at this, and I'm just scrolling through the invite list, and it's just scene. And I'm just okay. Bad. So 8 people will come to the party.
So are you guys gonna do anything?
So fuck. Yeah. So because of that.
On that note, someone did they did invite me and Heather to a Halloween-ish party on this upcoming Saturday.
Oh.
And I haven't accepted on Facebook. I just have the scene, but because the invite came sometime last week, and my biggest thing is that I wasn't planning on going to any party, so I have no costume, and so I'm just well, I don't know now if I would want to come, but I do feel bad because I looked and there's 3 people confirmed as going, and then everyone else is just seen and not.
And then maybe there's 2 more people in maybes.
Yeah. Why don't you just hit maybe?
Because I don't think that's a good help either.
No, but hitting maybe, I'd rather you hit maybe than just seeing seen.
But why? What's the difference?
Because maybe is all right, you're at least you've acknowledged that you might go. Saying seen to me seems
how is there a difference?
You have looked at it and you're I don't care.
It's the same thing.
Hitting maybe is okay, this is at least on my radar. I can confirm that I looked at this and this is in my
seen
this
confirms
is in my
that I looked at this too.
No, it doesn't. Saying seen means you looked at it and went,
but in Eric's
that.
Anxiety thing, I usually always hit maybe on events.
I just feel if someone hits maybe, it's the same as all right, I have no idea if you're coming or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still 50-50 on if I'm going or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind going to this,
but
it's just I don't have a costume. Not you got a puppy now. I feel it's we can only go for a couple hours anyways.
You'd be fine.
You gotta make sure you come home. Puppy's got small bladders.
Well, you could then dress as Dorothy in Wizard of Oz.
Oh, Heather already got her costume. It's a snail.
Oh,
it's a little snail costume.
Toto could be your dog, and then you could be the scarecrow or.
It's true.
Take the puppy with you to the party. People love puppies.
People do love puppies until they start peeing and shitting in your house. Then people might be all right.
And then you're just hey, it's a party, right? We're getting crazy.
Hey, someone was gonna shit in this house.
Yeah.
My dog did it first.
Hosting a party, you have the cleanup supplies ready to go. You prepared with towels and paper towels.
You have certain cleanup supplies, but if you're not an animal owner and someone brings an animal and it pees on your carpet, I don't think you have Resolve pet cleaner.
Yeah, I don't throw parties, so I wouldn't know that.
Bring some back.
You do that.
No.
I can never have anyone over.
Well, you only have a condo.
True.
So it's not
Hey, Eric, you can still host people at a condo.
Yeah.
You can.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah. You can, but it's not like a house where you have a huge housewarming party or something. You're not going to have 60 people in the condo.
Would you have 60 people here?
I have.
But I feel like you can. It's the condo size is probably the same size as your house.
It's just because you have a backyard.
Maybe. Yeah, that's a benefit.
Because I'm sure the square footage of house versus condo, it would be very equal.
Similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with this.
Yeah.
Stop condo shaming.
Yeah.
No, I love a condo.
Okay, good.
I would happily live in a condo, but for party purposes, you want that backyard for people to go chill in and do their smoking and their whatever.
But you can also have a patio.
Yeah, you could. I mean, it depends on how the condo is set up.
Yeah, true.
So,
But so
Anyways.
some of the COVID related costumes this year.
Yeah.
Because obviously, Halloween, they just make anything sexy, right?
They always do these lists.
Yeah. So banana bread.
Banana bread.
It is a girl in a brown dress.
Yeah, it's just
with
brown dress.
like a little yellow streak going through.
That's it.
And she's holding a mixing bowl, but I think that is her own prop. I think the outfit is just this dress.
They do this every year where they just find whatever is the hot topics of the year and they just make it sexy.
I thought sourdough people were making.
No,
that was a big thing. Sourdough.
Yeah, people were like into bread making.
So that's where I think this comes from. Was it was just quarantine and everyone's like, making.
Bread,
I agree.
Bread.
But sourdough doesn't sound sexy.
No, true.
Banana
sexy
bread.
Sourdough.
Sexy.
Yowza.
Hand sanitizer. Just a chick in a one-piece bathing suit with a clear skirt.
Yeah, and it just says what? Just Purell on it?
Basically. I don't think it says Purell, but it says something hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Murder Hornet. Now, this is a good one. This is like a Victoria's Secret.
Yeah.
Like, this is basically just Sexy Bee turned a little bit more
Lingerie.
vicious.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Black leather.
I swear they do these. They specifically make these sexy Halloween costumes just to be on this kind of list.
Yes, probably. Meatless burger.
Oh
Also, this is a perfect costume to for a guy to try and pick up a girl. It's like, oh, meatless. Well, I got some meat, and then the girl can also reject it so easily, being like, no, sorry, I'm vegan.
I'm staying meatless.
Staying meatless today. Yeah, it is a hamburger dress and with a little fucking headband that says plant-based.
Oh my
it
God.
looks like that dress looks mostly bun.
It's a shit ton of bun.
Yeah, lots of bun.
And it doesn't look like there's a lot of ingredients there.
Lots of bun. Band app, which is basically just a fucking two-piece with like the TikTok-ish logo with a no sign.
Wait, saying that you're banned?
Because TikTok was going to be banned in the
close
US.
to being banned. And it hasn't been. It
hasn't been. No, didn't they like force Walmart and Microsoft to buy it?
That's what they tried to do. I don't know where it's going.
They should just pick
fine.
Let's pick all of the most American companies, like McDonald's, Walmart, Microsoft. Fucking buy this.
Yeah.
Like, why is Walmart getting to the app buying game?
Walmart has a ton of money.
I know they do, but why are they getting to the app buying game? Tiger Queen. Now this one is like a little bit better.
That's
that
like
one makes sense.
They had to. You knew that was coming.
But this one is like better though. Like the other ones were really stupid. Fake news. It's just a fucking newspaper dress with fake on it. That's stupid.
Dumb.
Candy corn. This one's not sexy. And of course the pictures. This is like an oversized sweater. That's an oversized sweater. Mail-in ballot. It's just a fucking. It's a tight dress.
Yeah.
Donna T. Rump Shaker.
I was just gonna ask where the Trump or
there's
Biden,
not a Biden one.
Donna T. Rump Shaker.
The Biden one just might be you following girls and sniffing their hair. That might just be the only one. The only thing that you have to do for that.
All right, that was all the sexy costumes.
That's all the sexy 2020 COVID costumes.
Ooh-wee.
I'm actually surprised there's not like a COVID-19 one.
Yeah,
where it's just like
Did
you're
those
just
get
a virus.
banned?
I don't know.
I feel like I heard that those got
or like
banned.
a rapid test, and
Sexy
you're just like
COVID.
you're just
Why
like a
would
swab.
they get banned?
Because it's just like, ooh, it's too far.
Yeah, that's too far.
Yeah,
stopped them
sexy
before.
COVID. It's like, whoa, it's a disease.
Let's not sexualize this disease.
It's not.
Go back to being a sexy animal.
Sexy COVID.
We support sexy bestiality.
Yeah.
But not sexy viruses.
Sexy pumpkin, go for it. Sexy COVID, nuh-uh.
Sexy candy corn.
Yeah.
You're going to have people fucking candy corns.
It's a big sweatshirt.
Yeah, it's an oversized sweatshirt.
Anna, have you ever gone for one of these sexy costumes, or are you?
I want to say no, but
really,
I was wondering where that question was going. He's like, "Have you gone for a sexy costume or?"
I know.
Usually when I go to parties, I just find whatever's in my
Because I know you went as Wolverine one year.
I did. See,
sexy Wolverine?
No, I just wore like a white T-shirt. With
yeah,
some
and you had the
jeans.
claws.
I bought the claws.
Okay.
So I was Wolverine. I don't think anything was sexy about it. It was just Wolverine.
I just had a T-shirt on.
Yeah, white T-shirt, jeans.
And then I bought claws.
The claws for the costume.
That's how you make the costume.
But that's like a perfect costume. It's just something simple. You're almost dressed normally.
Right, so that if no one's dressed, you have an out.
That's true.
Just don't put the claws on.
You can just hide the claws.
That does remind me when I first started working at like a big boy company.
Was it Big Boys?
It was not.
Oh.
But it was like a corporate office. And the first first 2 years people dressed up. So like, I came first year I was Jackie Moon from
Semi-Pro.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was just thinking
Flint Tropics.
Yep,
was the
exactly.
team.
You got it. The next year, I think I was Skittles Pox Kid.
Oh, that's perfect.
It was, except no one wore a costume.
Oh.
I literally came in. I had fabric glued Skittles all to me.
Yeah.
I literally come in the office. No one else is dressed up. I'm sitting there with Skittles on me all day. That fabric glue did not stay on very well. So as the day goes on, it's just Skittles are falling off me left and right.
I mean, that's almost good. Like, all right, good. I'm
It's
no longer
almost
in
good,
costume.
except for I'm at the office and I'm just dropping Skittles around all over.
Yeah, but it was the same company
Yeah.
that you were working for, and just
the
next
one year
year
difference. No one wore any
everyone's
costumes.
like, not this year.
Yeah, I showed up because I was like, okay, we had our entire group wore costumes the year before. I'm like, all right, this is gonna be. I have a solid costume this year. It was solid. I was like, this is gonna be great. Show up, no one wore a costume.
Yeah,
I'm like, what
that's
the
not
fuck,
good.
guys?
That's why you got to do subtle costumes.
Yeah, and mine was not subtle. It was I had Skittles on me all day.
You have to talk to your coworkers like in advance to find out. Hey, are we doing costumes?
You know what?
Tomorrow's Halloween. Am I coming in?
Again, this was
Dressed up or not?
second year on the job. I just thought this is what happened. I was like, there's no reason to ask questions here. I don't want to give away, because if I ask people, they might be like, oh, what are you going to be? And then I'm going to give them my idea.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm just going to show up in a surprise, shock and awe factor. And it was a shock and awe, just not to the extent that I wanted.
I don't think I've worn a costume to work in a few years.
I haven't sensed that.
I had to do it. I would do it for when I worked at Blockbuster.
Well, I feel like that's just part of the job, right?
A little bit. I'm wearing my Paul Blart Mall Cop Blockbuster.
So isn't Halloween like a big
shirt
movie, or wasn't it a big movie rental night?
for Halloween?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would get busy. Blockbuster was open 365 days of the year.
Oh my
So they were open on Christmas, which always sucked.
Everyone who wants to see
Yeah.
a certain movie on Christmas.
Yeah, people would come in Christmas morning and be like, "Oh, what's the new movies out?" Like, go away.
Christmas Story.
It's Christmas.
It's on TBS all day long.
Go be with your family. Go. Shoo.
What if they don't celebrate Christmas, Eric?
Yeah, Eric.
Stop being insensitive.
You stumped him. He's
Yeah,
so
that's true.
hard right now.
That's true. That's when the customer could come in and yell at me and say, "No, I hate Christmas and I'm here to watch.
Give me your favorite. Give me your
me-
favorite Hanukkah movie.
Give me Paul Blart Mall Cop."
Yeah, and you're like, got it.
And I'm like, "We have 400 copies. We are expecting it to do quite well. I'm wearing this."
What a
stupid t-shirt."
disappointment.
But no, I would wear like costumes to Blockbuster and then have to stand there and I would never in my years like after high school and those like early years, I never put in like my effort on costumes. I would always try to do something and it just
Try to keep it
wouldn't
simple.
work. And so I did one year. I was MacGruber, which was from Saturday Night Live. And this was like the year or two after MacGruber, the movie, came out. So I was like, this is perfect. And so I tried to kind of put the costume together just based on stuff that I had. And I bought a mullet wig for it.
Nice.
And people just came through and were like, oh, you're Joe Dirt.
Well, because MacGruber doesn't really have a mullet.
Yeah, he does.
No, dude, he just has like long hair. It's not like mullety. If you did
It's
full blown mullet, I mean, it definitely goes from MacGruber to Joe Dirt very
Yeah.
quickly.
Either way, people all came in and were like, Joe Dirt. And it's like, no, but
You should have just
whatever.
leaned into it and been like,
Yeah, I would have
no, it's
went with
Joe Dirt.
it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it would have made a huge difference either way. Like if MacGruber, they're like, oh, that's a great costume. Joe Dirt, sucks.
It was like, oh, whatever, okay. The key, I think, is just wearing a costume that you're comfortable in and not too uncomfortable.
Yeah, that was a mistake last year.
Yeah.
Last year I was Miley Cyrus, so I wore
Just such a random costume.
Wait, Wrecking
Heather.
Ball?
Yes, no, not kind of.
Like
Oh,
that
gosh.
era, Miley
Yeah.
Cyrus.
Heather basically, she was Matt Patricia because it just looked funny because she's so tiny and he's a big fat man, and she's like, well, then you have to be a girl. I'm like, fine. It's like Miley Cyrus. I'm like, wow, how do I do this? So I
Yeah.
basically just wore.
It's like she doesn't even have a new album out. Like she
No,
is.
it was
out of
I
the
wore
news.
tighty whities. I wore a T-shirt that had the like that little mouse thing on it, and then I wore a headband that had like her little
Yep.
bald
Yeah.
fucking hair shit on
Yeah.
there, and it was uncomfortable.
Did people know who you were without you telling them?
I think so. I
Oh,
don't know.
good.
Yeah,
I think so.
people recognized and are like, "Wow, Miley Cyrus costume. Wasn't expecting that."
And
this
luckily,
year."
Brad was wearing a diaper, so I wasn't the only one showing thigh.
Yeah, you were not the only one. Shout out to Brad for
Shout out to
wearing a diaper.
I wasn't there for it. I
Yeah.
stayed home.
You missed it. Yeah,
I
You
did.
missed it.
A lot of thigh.
Brad was showing those gams. showing those gams. Sean, we have some hot toppings. Let's dive into it. The hot toppings of the week for Pizza My Life.
Okay. I like that you just like are trying to buy so much time. I have it loaded up. That's why I was asking ahead of time.
That's why I kept it short, because I was like, he's got it.
All right.
He's got it.
This first one, woman calls off wedding to ghost who got in with a bad crowd. So this lady, yep.
Wait, what?
You heard that correctly. I'll read it one more time.
Yeah.
Woman calls off wedding to ghost who got in with a bad crowd. That's in quotes. Got in with a bad crowd.
Got in with a bad crowd.
So
The
a
ghost got
woman
in
who
with
was
a bad
due
crowd.
to marry a ghost has called the wedding off because of his inconsiderate behavior, which included him partying and taking drugs.
Wait, a ghost.
A ghost.
Yes. Heard
What?
that right.
I thought you were saying like he ghosted her, like just,
Nope. Well, he in a way he did ghost her.
but like you know
Oh,
what
but
I'm
a different
saying?
kind of ghost.
Yeah.
Not like a real ghost.
This lady already has issues. Her name, which I'm assuming is not her birth name, is Amethyst Realm.
Okay.
I think it's one of those things where you have a name, but you're like, I just don't identify with it.
Exactly. Yes.
This is my name. It's Amethyst.
This girl, as soon as she like was born, wanted to change her name to Amethyst Realm, and then also was like, "I'm gonna marry a ghost." She saw Casper, and just that was her porn back in the day. She was due to get married to Ghost Ray, but has called things off because he kept disappearing,
Oh,
as ghosts do.
imagine that.
Yeah.
Men these days.
So she was on a morning show, and she said, "So now we've called the wedding off. It was going really well until we went on holiday. That was about last May, and he just completely changed. Just stopped being like the friendly ghost that she loved."
I'm so
Ray.
confused by this.
It's awesome. So it's obviously she's from Portugal, but they were interviewing her in London, and the people like the TV morning show hosts were just like trying to keep a straight face, which kudos to them, because if I'm talking to this lady and she's talking about how she was going to marry a ghost that just started changing because he was taking drugs, I'd be like, okay, lady, like you should be locked up right away.
Yeah, how do you keep a straight face for that?
No idea. I think maybe he fell in with a bad crowd, and when we were on holiday, he just started becoming really inconsiderate. He'd disappear for long periods of time.
I don't understand. I guess we're dating wrong, Eric. We
Yeah.
gotta find ghosts.
You guys
Yeah,
haven't
you have
gone.
to open up your options. Have you selected that option on Tinder of ghosts?
Listen,
Yeah.
we don't talk about Tinder. I got
Man,
banned from Tinder.
ghosts.
Wait, did
That's-
we talk about this story?
I think we did.
I think we did, yeah.
Okay, it sounds sort of familiar, but I can't fully remember.
Give us a quick recap.
Yeah.
Why did you get
Recap.
banned?
No idea.
Okay.
Great recap. Awesome. All right.
I literally have no idea why.
Someone must have reported you for
I
something.
has to have, but like
Quick recap. I don't know.
I have
Quick
no idea.
recap. No idea.
I thought there was a story there.
There
All right.
isn't.
Hey, have you changed your like Hinge or Bumble profile to being like the bad girl of Tinder or something like that? Like
No,
got
I
kicked off.
should.
You should. You should, because that's
Funny story. I was
But I will
banned
say,
from
like
Tinder.
what I said before, I would give my phone to like. I remember being at a bar and I think Evan and Brian took it. And
Yeah.
start messing.
I was like,
with
whatever,
guys.
just do whatever,
Yeah.
and they would like swipe on everyone. So
Yeah.
it's like I wasn't very, like, I should have been more
Yeah.
proactive on.
Well, yeah, someone will take your phone and be like, let me check out Tinder. Let
Yeah,
me see what
I didn't-
happens when you actually get a match.
Well, I didn't
Oh,
know.
wow. You can talk to that person. That's
Huh,
crazy.
interesting.
That's
Well,
new.
then they
I've
would
never
like
used that
message
feature.
them and say like probably inappropriate things.
Because were you
But I
the one?
didn't care.
Were you the one who told us that girls have prompts on Bumble?
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah.
You were the one who told us
But
this.
now
though,
I
right?
think it's changed a little bit. But before they would give you like questions to send.
Yeah, such bullshit.
But now it's like, because I saw one. A girl used one. I
But
matched
now
with
it
a
like
girl.
now it
and
shows to the guy, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I
Oh,
got.
it shows that it's a prompt.
Well, yeah, because it comes through differently. It doesn't look like a normal message.
Yeah. Now they changed
And
it.
the one I received was name your like 3 items on your bucket list or something like
Yeah.
that.
They're like,
And
they listen to
then-
the pod.
I just sent a link to the podcast. And then when you answer it, her answers pop up.
Yeah.
So then
Oh.
then conversation from there.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back to this story.
Yes.
So when he did come back, he'd bring other spirits back to the house, and they would stay around for days. Sounds like this ghost was trying to have like a little ghost orgy with Amethyst. Am I saying that right? Amethyst?
It sounds
Amethyst?
right. Just go
I
with
think
it.
it's
Amethyst?
I think it's Amethyst.
I think it's amethyst.
I think he started doing drugs and partying too much. How does a ghost do drugs?
Yeah.
Do you do ghost drugs?
I assume it's ghost drugs. You know, like they are just, they're just living that ghostly life. And there's ghost drugs.
Interesting.
They didn't talk about this enough in Ghostbusters. That's actually what they should redo Ghostbusters, and instead of them like just capturing ghosts, they should be like the police for ghosts doing drugs. Like they're going to parties and just breaking up like ghost parties. It's like, oh, get that ghost drug out of here.
Yeah.
Stop messing with Amethyst.
Seth Rogen, give us a call. We got an idea for you.
You think that's a Seth Rogen one?
That's definitely.
That's an Adam Sandler Netflix original right there.
No.
Did you watch the Adam Sandler?
Is it bad?
Hubie Halloween?
Yeah. It's
That's his new
funny.
movie.
Is it?
I mean, it's an Adam
It's Adam
Sandler
Sandler.
movie.
Yeah, so it's like shit.
I heard it was kind of back to his like old timey kind of.
Okay,
I
so
would say
it
it's
didn't
more,
get bad reviews.
Yeah.
it's better.
I would say it's more towards his like older stuff.
Okay, his
Yeah.
his other one on Netflix, the murder mystery one.
Oh,
I can't remember what it was called. It was with I think Jennifer Aniston. It was like 2 years ago, last year.
Oh.
It was actually really good.
I haven't watched any of them.
Yeah, this one I only watched because I heard enough people say that it was surprisingly good. I'm like, well,
There was a debate going around online lately.
yeah, the vice presidents.
Yeah, go figure. No, there was a debate going on of who's the better actor, Adam Sandler or Jim Carrey. Who's the better actor?
That's hard.
Not everyone.
That is
am-
hard.
It's just someone, just
I
make a
don't know.
choice.
My initial instinct was Jim Carrey, but I think Adam Sandler's actually done more like serious movies than him.
I think Jim Carrey's the better actor.
Why? Based on what?
Because I think Jim Carrey has like more of a range. He's done the serious movies like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind or The Number 23.
But so is Adam
where
Sandler,
he's
though.
a serious actor. But on the flip side of that, could you see Adam Sandler doing a movie like? Do you think he could do something like The Mask
Yeah.
or
It-
Ace Ventura? Like,
Yes.
I think Jim Carrey was
Yeah.
better for that role. He's better for that movie.
Okay, then
Than
could
Adam
you see Jim
Sandler.
Carrey doing Waterboy?
I think so. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think so. I think that's a total. Like, I mean, it's the same thing. Like, they're both funny, but like,
Yeah.
I can't see Jim Carrey going in and doing Big Daddy. I could see him do Big Daddy. I can't see him doing Waterboy. I can't see him doing Happy Gilmore.
I could see him doing it. I mean, obviously, I think Adam Sandler is better for a role like
How
Happy
come?
Gilmore, but I still think Jim Carrey could do that role better than, let's say, Adam Sandler could do something like
How come Dumb and
Ace
Dumber
Ventura.
never got brought up in all these movies you have mentioned?
Oh, Adam Sandler, like, he basically is Dumb and Dumber. Adam Sandler, it just
That
would've-
one I think Adam Sandler could fit in better too, but I mean, I think Jim Carrey still knocks it out of the park better.
I don't disagree. I mean, I think it's close. I don't think it's like a totally.
Like I said, it was a good debate online.
Yo, Amethyst said that her and Rick were planning on having a baby.
How?
Yeah,
They were gonna have a ghost baby.
yeah. She had found love and was planning on having a baby.
What?
They met on holiday in Australia.
Because they've had
That's
sex.
where you
Wait,
see
so did they
ghosts.
meet when he was still alive?
Nope.
Or
Nope.
after he passed?
Always dead.
Nope.
Okay.
She met this
She
ghost.
said she met Ray while on holiday in Australia. One day while I was walking through the bush,
Oh.
enjoying nature, I suddenly felt this incredible energy. Sounds like she might have been raped.
Yeah.
I knew a new lover had arrived.
What?
just walking through Australia, you're like, oh my god.
You know how it goes. You're like, a new lover is here. Hello.
Ding dong. Ah. It's pretty serious.
The
In
ghost
fact,
ring the
yeah. In fact, we've even been thinking about having a ghost baby. I like how she specified a ghost baby.
A ghost baby.
Which, how does she have a ghost baby?
I think it's pretty
Is it
easy
just
going
like a-
pregnancy.
is it just like
I
a
think it's
queef?
real.
Like nothing actually comes out. It's just like, pfft.
Like she's just like standing there like, "Oof, this is a ghost baby.
Yeah. She
Whoa, be
puts on
careful.
like a pregnancy suit.
Whoa.
You want to feel a kick?
Yeah, no, it's not even a pregnancy suit. She's just there and it's just nothing. And she's just like, whoa, my belly, my pregnant belly.
Does she have ghost postpartum depression?
Ooh, maybe. Those ghost babies are serious.
Do you think that all of the advice that we've received from the parents on this podcast relate to ghost babies?
I think feeding your ghost baby is important.
Is it?
Fed is best, as we always talk about.
So
Stop.
this article, of course,
That's good advice.
of
Feed your
course, the
baby.
realities of physics are at best a minor issue. So the pesky problems of ghosts not actually existing aren't going to stand in the way of her and her new beau having a baby. I'm sure there's a way around it. That's what she said.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
We just haven't worked it out yet. Like this is like a logistical issue. Like, yeah, like he lives in Australia, I live in Portugal.
How
We'll
can
figure
that-
something out.
How can you get together?
No. Amethyst realm.
Yeah, so she's an interesting character.
Real interesting character.
Did you guys see the other video that was going around? Speaking of weddings and all that. Did you see the video going around the chick that was walking through Target, and she was going through Target to find her fiance who works at the Target, and she was so fed up that they hadn't gotten married yet that she wanted her to marry him just right there, then and there. She was in her wedding dress. She had her bridesmaid with her, and she had a pastor, and was like, "We are getting married right now. I'm tired of waiting."
I did see the video.
Yeah.
I thought it was fake.
I think it's definitely fake. I also have a lot of questions here. One, that Target, where the fuck is this? Is this like the one that was in Minnesota? It has nothing down that aisle. It's a fucking empty aisle.
They're probably changing out for the seasonal stuff.
I would say it was probably the seasonal section. But
I mean, he was putting costumes up, so I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But like, there's nothing down the entire aisle.
It was bare.
Come on.
So you think it's fake because the Target...
No, I have a couple thoughts.
always has their
the Target's there.
Stock.
It's fake because, like, I mean, you're doing this for TikTok. Like, this
That's
is
what
clearly not
Yeah.
like you're actually doing this.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard of a situation where you bombarding a guy in a wedding dress telling him you have to get married right now and recording it has worked out.
Yeah. I think the reason I don't think it's fake
Okay.
is because if it was fake, I think there would be more video. Like, I think there would be more than just like a 10, 15, like 2 20-second clips on TikTok. But
I think
there would be more.
I think it's fake from the girl's. Like, I think the girl was like playing a prank. I don't even know if that dude knows her.
Yeah, I would be more on that side where he's a stranger and he's probably just so confused.
And
I think
she's
he
just
knows her.
walking. She has her friends, and they're just walking through a Target, and they just see some guy, and it's like, we're getting married right now. And the dude's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now they're in love.
Maybe they are married now. I don't know.
Maybe.
I need an update on that. But no, I mean, he says in the clip, he's like, "You guys couldn't fucking warn me about this."
Or maybe it's a friend. I don't think there's anything real about this. Even if like they are dating, like she's doing this for TikTok. Like they're not gonna get married. They're not gonna break up unless the dude's like, "You're fucking nuts." And then that's why they break up.
I feel like lately, looking at stuff online, I've been a little bit more of thinking, "Ooh,
skeptical.
This could be fake. This could be set up. This might not be."
But you thought that was real?
I don't know if that's real or not. I could see it. I could see it being real, but I think it's very doubtful that it's real.
I don't understand how you said that you're questioning things online, and you're like, that could be real.
Yeah, you from the commercial where the girl's like, "Meet my French boyfriend," and he's like, "Bonjour," like he's just told her he was French, but isn't really.
Maybe I don't think this is I just don't know.
Eric,
I could see both sides of this one, but I am. Like I said, I'm more skeptical to more things.
Eric, do you think that Amethyst Realm actually was going to be married to a ghost?
I think in her mind she was, yes.
In her mind she was.
What do I think it was going to be a legally binding thing? No.
I don't know how.
But I feel like per religion it could have.
Maybe. What laws apply to the ghost realm?
Okay, so my sister is Mormon, and when you're married in the Mormon religion, you're married in the afterlife as well.
Okay, but you can't meet...
So I think that's what
could an alive weird. Mormon meet a dead Mormon and then they get married?
So I don't know all the rules.
But they don't say at the end. They don't say "till death do us part." They say death makes us more together.
I don't know. So the whole issue was that she needed to convert to being Mormon so that they could be married in the afterlife.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't know at all because obviously I'm not Mormon, so like I just don't.
I could say obviously, like there's obviously something clear.
Guys, so you see the video, obviously.
Look at me, I'm not Mormon. All right.
Clearly.
Well, I'm saying that my sister converted, so that means my family wasn't raised that way.
Fair.
But I know that in the afterlife they're married, so that was like the big controversy-ish thing of their relationship of being married in the afterlife.
So this was a Mormon ghost.
That's weird that was like a controversial thing.
Well, because
I think converting to Mormonism is like just a big thing in general.
Having to convert any kind of religion is like you're asking a lot of the person.
Because he wanted to be married in the afterlife, and she wasn't Mormon.
So it had nothing to do with like getting married in like the Mormon church or anything. It was strictly afterlife.
He was like, I cannot be single in the afterlife.
I don't know all the details of it, but that was part of the thing. That
he didn't want to get sucked into this ghost Rick with that bad crowd doing all the ghost drugs.
I could see maybe marrying a ghost would be part of that religion. Maybe
you have to convert to the ghost religion.
See, to me, it just sounds like more of a Scientology thing.
Maybe it's Scientology.
That is crazy. That is funny to think like I was ready to commit for my life. The afterlife, though, I don't know about that.
Hey, when we get up there or down there, Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen comedians do that skit though?
No.
Because they'll say like, "Oh yeah, I'm married."
Yeah.
I think Jim Gaffigan did it.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, I died." He's like, "Yes, I died. I'm
That
not
sounds
married
too dark for
anymore."
Jim Gaffigan.
Whatever. I forget who it was. Someone
might
did
be.
the skit.
Unless he said hot pocket at the end, I don't think that was Jim Gaffigan.
And then so he's living his ghost life single because his wife is still married. But then when his wife dies, he's like,
Oh fuck.
"Dang it."
Yeah.
Like, I'm married
It's
again.
Rick. That's Rick. He's just hanging out with Amethyst Realm.
Might bring him. Yeah, they bring you back to life.
It was
after you
Ray,
die.
wasn't it?
Ray.
Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Right.
Ray.
I said Rick. Ray.
All right.
Hard to get all those ghost guys. I get them all confused.
Right. They all look the same.
They all look the same. All those ghosts.
All those ghosts partying away. Ray, Rick. Who are you? All right.
In with the bad crowd.
That'll wrap up the episode for this week. Burrito Anna, Spooky Burrito Anna.
Spooky, yes.
Thank you for joining the
Of
episode
course,
this week.
always.
We ask all our guests, do you have anything you would like to promote or recommend? Go ahead. The microphone is yours.
Wow. I mean, I'm waiting for those followers on my dog's page.
Let's give the handle again.
Yeah, Black Lab Bella Bow.
Yeah, but it's periods in between, so black dot
Dot.
Bella. Hold on.
You just
Scratch
messed
that.
it
I
up.
messed it up.
I won't edit that.
Edit that out, please. black.lab.bella.bow.
Okay.
Gotcha. So
And
that's
if
on
you need
Instagram.
any photos taken, let me know. I know some people that have cameras. I got you.
Like yourself.
I do have a camera, but my friends.
Got the nicer one.
Yeah, she got that nicer one.
Yeah.
Got that
Especially if like you're gonna go to Mexico,
nice. Yeah.
then definitely let you know.
Yes, because I missed out on my Mexico
Yeah.
trip.
So if you're doing a wedding in Mexico soon, please invite Anna.
Contact Anna.
We would
She would
love to.
love to. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. You can, of course, email us at apmlpod@gmail.com if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. You can
Hold
find
on.
us.
Has anyone emailed?
Yes.
Are you lying?
No.
I'm not lying.
People
but
have.
No.
It's-
People's a relative term.
Okay. One
It's a
person.
limited amount of people that have emailed in. But we're collecting those emails. We'll get through those emails eventually.
It's like
All right.
1.5 people.
apmlpod@gmail.com. Email it up. Email it up. Let us know what you think.
Email it.
You can
up.
find us on Instagram at A Pizza My Life Pod. Guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And
Why haven't
remember,
we started a Twitter yet?
should we start a Twitter?
I don't know.
I feel like that's just a more
More work for you.
social medias that I'm just going to be like, all right, cool. One like.
Yeah.
Instagram is perfect.
Yeah, I think the Instagram's working.
I was just asking.
The content on Instagram is good, I think.
I agree.
If
Yeah,
it's not,
you're
then
doing
email
great.
us or message us. Thank you.
Email us or message us with your concerns.
Yes, thank you so much. Guys, that's going to wrap up the episode for this week. Remember, spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down my spine.
We're doing this one again?
Yeah, because I didn't think of anything beforehand,
Okay.
so I brought that one back, and yeah, I don't care. Whatever, that's the end of the episode. Bye!
Bye.
Brendan Fraser.